Hey there, sewing enthusiasts. Ever battled a buttonhole that looks more like a disaster zone than a perfect finish? Fear not, because today, we're unlocking the secrets to sewing perfect buttonholes, and trust me, it's easier than you think. First things first, let's talk about the basics. You'll need your sewing machine, some fabric, preferably a scrap piece to practice on, thread that matches your fabric, a buttonhole foot super important, and a button. Seriously, having the right tools is half the battle, right? Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Before you even touch your good fabric, practice on some scraps. This is your chance to get familiar with your machine's buttonhole settings. Experiment with different stitch widths and densities until you find what works best for your fabric. Different fabrics will require slightly different settings, so take the time to experiment. It's like a dress rehearsal before the big show. Next, mark the buttonhole placement on your fabric. Use a fabric pen or pencil. A little marking makes a big difference. Make sure your markings are clear and accurate. This will ensure that your buttonholes are placed exactly where you want them. Place your fabric under the buttonhole foot, making sure the needle is aligned with your markings. Then, lower the foot, and let the magic begin. Most machines have an automatic buttonhole function, so select it and let it run. Some machines require you to adjust the settings manually, so follow your machine's instructions carefully. Your machine's manual will be your best friend here. Here's where things get interesting: troubleshooting time. Knowing these tips will save you from frustration and ensure your buttonholes look professional. Problem: buttonhole is too loose or too tight. Solution: adjust the stitch density. If it's too loose, increase the density. If it's too tight, decrease it. Remember to test on your scraps first. Simple, right? Problem: buttonhole is uneven. Solution: check your fabric for stability. Use a stabilizer, like a woven interfacing or even a piece of tear-away stabilizer. If your fabric is prone to stretching, this will provide support and prevent the fabric from distorting. Another good idea is to double-check that your fabric is under the foot correctly and is lying flat. Problem: buttonhole is too short or too long. Solution: recalibrate your machine's settings. You can often adjust the buttonhole length based on your button size. Measure your button and add a bit of extra space for easy buttoning and unbuttoning. You may also need to check your buttonhole foot's alignment, as this can affect the overall length. Don't be afraid to consult your machine's manual for guidance. Problem: thread breaks. Solution: make sure your machine is threaded correctly. Rethread your machine, making sure the thread passes through all the tension discs and guides. Use the right type of thread for your fabric. All-purpose is usually a safe bet, but heavier fabrics may require heavier thread, and ensure your needle is the correct size. Using a dull or damaged needle can also cause thread breakage. Old thread can also be the problem, so consider using a new spool. Once your buttonhole is sewn, trim the threads and carefully cut it open. Use a seam ripper or small scissors, and be super careful not to cut into the stitches. A good tip is to insert pins on both sides before cutting to prevent accidental snags. Use the seam ripper or scissors carefully, and take it slow. Patience is key here. And there you have it, a perfect buttonhole. Now, go forth and sew with confidence. You've got this.